Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am so glad you are here. The subject matter of this video I find is very, very important. It's kind of a warning because this is something that's going around in the cryptic pregnancy community, and it's also being forced on just pregnancy in general. And I just want to address it because there's absolutely no evidence to support this theory or hypothesis in pregnancy or cryptic pregnancy or any kind of pregnancy. So let's get to it. So Anshin Kelly is the person who came up with this theory. This is the person that pushes this theory. I'm sure there's other people who have kind of read her theory and kind of talk about it too. But she is advising cryptic pregnancy women and women in general that their body will digest or eat their baby in order to reabsorb it. This can happen at any point in time for any reason at all or no reason at all. She has absolutely no proof to support, no evidence to support this theory, or at least she hasn't brought that information forward. And if she does have evidence to support this, I really suggest that she brings that forward. Okay, so this right here, I'm going to put a picture, is from Anshin Kelly's website. I'm not going to read it for the sake of time, but you can pause this video and read it yourself. So in this passage, she says that cryptic babies are spiritually undecided about being here. Medically, she also says that medically confirmed pregnancies reabsorb back into the mother's body. She says that medically confirmed full-term babies, that she talks about medically confirmed full-term babies becoming mostly reabsorbed as well as partially come out in blood and tissue. She says in this passage that the outcome of cryptic pregnancies are numerous, powerful, heart-wrenching, and mysterious. In another passage on her website, she says, "Go with the pool of what is working through you." My question is, what is working through you? Throughout these passages, there is absolutely no mention of God, or throughout any of her websites, she does not mention God. She does, however, mention the death force or the holy darkness. She mentions Lady Death, who eats little children, is what it says on her website. Absorption, okay. Let's cover what reabsorption means when she says that these babies are being reabsorbed back into the mother's body. So absorption itself, the meaning of it, is soaking up or the integration of something. So it absorbs it. It becomes mixed. Reabsorption is the process of absorbing something again. So she doesn't even use the term correctly. She says that these babies are being reabsorbed back into the mother's body, when I think she means to say that they're being absorbed into the mother's body, because reabsorption is absorbing something again, so it's technically not the correct use. It's just total deception. So the process of absorption requires digestion. So absorption occurs when the digested building blocks are now absorbed into the bloodstream or lymphatic system. You need to digest something before you can absorb it. So essentially, by telling women that their babies are being reabsorbed, that's the incorrect term, back into the mother's own body. She's essentially, Anshin Kelly is essentially advising that women, all women, that their body can eat or digest their baby in order to absorb it at any point in time, for any reason or no reason at all. So I wonder, when Anshin mentions this Lady Death who eats little children, is she referring to herself? Because I've never heard of this theory before, that the mother will absorb the baby for, a full-term baby. She also says in her website that Lady Death plays a drum beat and invites you to learn the steps. My question is, what exactly is she inviting you to learn? What does she want you to learn? Does she want you to learn that you cannot trust your body because essentially it will eat your baby, even spiritually or physically, for any reason? Being told this is not helpful. It's not uplifting. It's not positive. It's not intuitive. Being told that your body can and will reabsorb your baby or babies is not ancient wisdom. It is not loving or informative. This is purely a theory that is not supported by any evidence or proof. This theory is disturbing. It's horrendous. And I'm going to say it. It's satanic. Anshin Kelly refers to Lady Death and Lady Life as creators of the universe. They gave birth to humanity. This is basically New Age doctrine and religion. Some would even call it Satanism. I truly believe that she's trying to create her own following, her own religion. Anshin's intentions behind this reabsorption theory, her intentions behind this are dark and twisted and frankly psychopathic. She wants to intentionally damage the woman's psyche about how her body functions, how her body grows a baby, and control. She wants to control the woman's ideas on why this is all happening to her. Anshin denies God because on her website she frankly says there is no ruler. She has a nickname for the cryptic pregnancy experience as the rite of passage or new beginnings, which is just code for a ritual or ceremony. That's what a rite of passage means. So you're basically just going from one religion or one doctrine or one idea to the other, one way of believing to another way of believing. And she wants to be able to control this. She wants to control what these women believe is happening to them, and she wants to control how these women think their body functions and works before, during, and after pregnancy. On her website, she comes out and literally says that experiencing a cryptic pregnancy or believing that you are cryptically pregnant will literally change your beliefs or what you think to be true or is true. But is this always good? Does this leave you vulnerable to the dark forces that Anshin speaks of? Does this leave you vulnerable to the holy darkness that Anshin speaks of? Anshin refers to the stink the decomposition that becomes incubation for rebirth. So essentially what she's saying is you need to trash or decompose your post beliefs, or what you thought to be true and your previous understandings, and in order to even be worthy for incubation for rebirth, this rebirth process. Rebirth is basically code for adopting a new doctrine. So adopting a new set of beliefs. She keeps reinforcing that you need to have a rite of passage. You need to have a rebirth. Basically, she just wants to change your mind about how you were taught in high school and previous to that on how sex education, how the body reproduces, and how a baby grows. She wants to change those beliefs. So are these new beliefs that Anshin promotes? Is promoting that the woman's body can and will digest and absorb a baby? Is this sacred? Is this true? Is this honest, realistic, beneficial, and appropriate? You have to ask yourself these questions. When you come across new information, a new set of beliefs, a new way of thinking, you have to ask yourself, is this information sacred, true, honest, realistic, beneficial, and appropriate to my life and to my spirituality and my faith? Because you have to ask yourself, are these new beliefs just the deceiver or the devil or Satan or whatever you want to call him? Is this just him doing what he does best? Lie? Satan is my true adversary. That's who I'm up against. Not a human with whom he works through. I'm referring to Anshin. Because Satan at his most successful, his subjects march oblivious to destruction and take as many with them as they can. So I'm here to say that Anshin, you will not be taking me with you, and I will do my best to help others free themselves from your manipulation and deception, because frankly, this theory of full fetal reabsorption I can't stand by and allow you to tell women that that is how their body works and functions. The cryptic pregnancy journey, the phantom pregnancy journey, the I'm trying to get answers in a diagnosis journey, as well as any kind of uncomfortable situation in your life that can come up, gives you the opportunity to learn and grow and even adopt new beliefs. Just make sure you question. Make sure you question from where and from who these beliefs, where do they come from? What are the intentions behind what this person is telling you? What are they? What are their true intentions? And it's up to you to discern whether the information that you are being presented with is from God and of God, or from Satan himself. So, the choice is yours and yours alone. You could believe whatever you want to believe, but I'm here to tell you that you do not have to believe and accept that that's how your body works as a woman, as a mother. But don't just take my word for it. Research for yourself. Because in the Bible it says, prove all things. So go ahead and start researching. Be well, stay blessed, friends. I hope you learned something. Thank you so much. Bye.